So here's an example question for percentage yield. So the question is calculate the percentage yield of iron if I take this amount of iron, if I produce that amount of iron from 1,000,000 grams of iron oxide. So they've done the experiment, they took 1,000,000 grams of iron oxide and they produced that amount of iron. What was the percentage yield? So let's go to it. The first thing I have to do is calculate how much theoretically would I expect to make. So we're going to go through exactly the same stuff that we did before. So what's the first thing I do is I calculate moles of Fe2O3. I started with that amount, 1,000,000 grams of Fe2O3. So that's going to be 1,000,000 divided by the molar mass of iron oxide, which is 159.6. If I do that, I get it to be 6266 moles. So now I need to find out how many moles of iron did I expect to make. So it's going to be 6266. I divide it by the number of the thing that I found the moles of, which is 1. I times it by the number of the moles I'm trying to find, which is 2. And I get 12530 moles. And then this, for this bit, number C, is I need to convert that into a mass of iron, which is moles times molar mass, which is 12530 times the molar mass of iron, which is 55.8, and that gives me 699,000 grams, to 3 significant figures. So that's what I expect to make. However, I only actually made that amount. So percentage yield equations, this is a new thing that we're doing, is what the mass of product that you obtained, mass of product obtained, so that's what you actually found in the experiment, divided by what you expected, or your theoretical amount times by 100. So if I do that, the mass of the product that I obtained was 699,000. I expected to make, what's the wrong way around? I made 650,000. I expect to make 699,000, times it by 100, and so my my percentage yield is 93%. So all we've done is added an extra step to the stuff that you've been doing before. All of this you've done before, this is a new bit. So that's your percentage yield. Why did we not? Can anybody think of a reason why you don't get everything that you expect to get?
Reversible reaction.
It could be reversible, yeah. Any other reason? When you've done experiments before, do you think you... Sorry? Other reactions could be taking place, could be impurities. A lot of the time is that if you've got a beaker and you're transferring it to another beaker, do you transfer everything from one beaker to the next? Normally you miss a little bit as you go through. If you've got to do that a number of times, you keep losing bits and bobs as you go along. So there's different reasons why you don't get 100% yield is, well, pretty much impossible to get. And again, a lot of it is because of reversible reactions, other reactions happening along the same time, or you're just missing a little bit as you go along.